We are here in Sitka, Alaska at the University of Alaska Southeast. My name's Heather Bauscher and I am leading a group of students in this Policy and Procedures Practicum course focused on the Federal Subsistence Board process to teach them how to navigate this regulatory management process and take them to the meeting so they can experience it in real life. We've had 3 classes, mostly trying to explain the structure, drawing pictures and diagrams and explaining how the maps work and how everything's all connected. All of this work has been leading up to tomorrow morning. We will be getting on a plane and they will be going through 3 days of the regulatory process around our fish and wildlife management in respect to subsistence in Southeast Alaska. We started traveling this morning at the airport by 4:30 a.m. and the flight was at 6. We had to take a plane from Sitka to Juneau, and then we changed planes and got the plane from Juneau to Ketchikan. Yeah, it was quite the journey to get here, but we made it. All 8 kids in tow. We got here before the report out, and we got here in time for the introductions.
Hello and good morning, everyone. My name is Lena Kyleman. I'm from Sitka High School. I have lived in Sitka my whole life and I've always had a very deep relationship to subsistence.
I'm Rowan Only Miller from Sitka High School, and I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
It's never easy to go forth and give public testimony, but every single one got through at least the basic introduction, and some went even further in depth with their subsistence relationship and reasons they're there, and they were all super excited to be here and grateful for the opportunity.
It's really interesting, like learning all about this process.
Learned a lot more than I probably knew before about hunting, fishing, learned some rules that I never knew.
I'm so proud of every single one of you.
Dab me up.
What? Oh, you're going to teach me? High five. Day 1 has very much been a success, and everybody made it through the whole meeting, and I could not be prouder of all of them.
So we will start the meeting this morning with public testimony or comments that are not agenda items.
Day 2 was great. It was very productive. Today we really got into the nuts and the bolts of how these proposals get passed and become regulation. We had a special lunch today with Dave Schmidt, who's the head of the Alaska region for the Forest Service, and also Don Hernandez, who's the chair of the Southeast Regional Advisory Council.
I come and have an opportunity to meet with students and engage, and either at a board meeting or a RAC meeting, try to spend at least a lunch or some time one-on-one, but with a group, and challenge them to ask me good questions, and if they don't, I ask them questions. The next generation, the future, are the folks that are in this program, and it's just a great opportunity to help teach folks how you can be engaged, the public process, and how important those voices are.
We are almost at the end of the 3rd day of all of these meetings. The kids have done so well. They started out feeling a little bit timid or unsure, but as the days have gone by, they've really gotten to be immersed in this resource management process.
It's important for the future generation to grow up and learn more about this, because we're responsible for the environment and the preservation of different species. We have to shoulder more of that responsibility.
I'm learning a lot more about the sort of federal management process that I think would apply to a lot of different areas. More learn about leadership in that field of management and sort of the way that policies are concepted from the beginning.
A week ago, I didn't even know the RAC was a thing, so it's very interesting to find out that we have a group that actually encompasses Southeast and includes us in a lot of the federal processes that are involved in changing the fishing regulations and a bunch of stuff like that, because my opinion matters, especially at a meeting like this.
Being a part of these meetings makes you realize how much of an impact you could have through getting a group together and publicly testifying.
Everyone's life in Alaska is definitely affected by subsistence, and those regulations that are put in place affect everybody, and to see people providing public testimony and advocating for themselves and their communities is a really powerful thing. So it's so cool to see like change in real time, and I just wanted to be able to see that, and it's super awesome to be here.